Yo, what is up? And we're back with another one. You might think this is only a gaming channel, and you're right. It is only a gaming channel because I am a game designer as well as a game tester and or game player. So, today we are going to be diving into the game creation process. What makes a game? How do you make a game? How do you even thinking about making a game? So the first step in making a game in any process has to be planning. Because if you just go straight into block meshing, like my professors would say, you're probably going to fail and not really do anything of worth. It's not going to be cohesive. It's not going to be a full project or what have you, right? So our first step is going to be planning, right? I took some notes. I made some notes. Just gonna go by those a little bit. So the tools that we're going to be using today is PureRef, which is right here. You can get this for free online. You can drag and drop images on here. You could also, it has its own, how do you say, controls or what have you. So I also created this little, I found this little cheat sheet, sorry, not created. I found this little cheat sheet and it gives you all the different, you know, hotkeys, which is actually pretty good. And then boom. So first step is your tools. Second step is to use your Google, of course, and your computer. So those are all the tools you need. You need the Google, computer, and PureRef in order to do this planning process to get started with making a game, right? So boom, that's what we're doing. Next step, you want to ask yourself. You got some questions as well, right? No, what's this doing here? That's from earlier. All right, so boom. And ask yourself, what am I creating? What kind of game do you want to create? For me, I'm creating an old game, which is a new game version of my old game, Neo Luck. I might put it in the description so you could go check it out. It's like $2, bro. If you don't got $2, bro, sorry, get your money up. But anyway, yeah, it's like $2. So I'm creating part two, and I hope that part two will be better than part one for obvious reasons. I messed up, and I probably put my original files for NeoLut on OneDrive or wherever on the desktop, wherever it was. But however it happened, it has been lost, so I no longer have the files for the original game. So now I got to recreate it. Boom. So I'm in the process of doing that right now, which is making part two, bigger, better, stronger version. And this game is about finding medicine to treat wounded soldiers and rescue POWs or prisoners of war. So after you ask yourself, what am I creating? Another question you can ask yourself is, what is my goal? My goal for this game is to create a world in which players can traverse a 3D world in a believable wartime setting. The first time that I created this, I wasn't able to, because I was working by myself the whole time, so I wasn't able to fully develop the world sense of it. So it was really just mostly like a puzzle kind of adventure situation going on. But this time around, I'm doing more research so that I can make a more believable world, right? And in order to do so, I went ahead and looked up some wars, and there was a lot. So we got the Trojan War, the Peloponnesian Wars, Punic Wars, Medieval Era, Hundred Wars, War of the Roses, Early Modern, 30-Year Wars. There's a lot of wars here, and then you got Modern Wars, in which these I might go from one of these. I'm not 100% sure. This sounds fun. I like revolution stuff, so we might go into that. Well, not fun, but like as far as creating a revolution type of situation, it sounds kind of cool. They even got like timelines and stuff like that. So you have to do your research through Google to be able to find out what kind of game you want to make, and doing the research does help. But to pick or finely tune what you want to do, Boom, 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 which would be great. So once you choose out, what time frame you're gonna do, if you're gonna do something like this or something similar, then you want to go into not YouTube. I'll just duplicate this. You want to go into Google and look for, let's say we're gonna do our let's just say ancient era wars for now. Right, boom. Then you're gonna start looking for pictures. Once you start looking for pictures of the scene, you're looking for areas where you can like clearly see like, oh, I can create that. That looks fun to traverse in. That looks very interesting. And this looks like I can tie this in with another area so that it's all seamless when you put it all together. And once you do find an image that strikes your fancy, what you want to do is pull back up your PureRef and then drag and drop your images into there, right? So, and then if it like disappears like that, there's a where's that? Always on top button. Let me see, Control F. Always on top. So Control Alt Shift A. I pressed Control F to do that just now. I think it's a Control Alt Shift A. Boom, always on top of Firefox. So no matter what I click on, I'm clicking right now, it will always be on top. So that way I can do this. Wow. Drag and drop, right? So boom, I'm gonna leave that down there for now. I press Control Z to take that away because I don't need that to be in my way at the moment. And I'm just gonna keep looking for some images that strike my fancy. This is a nice little overview of a map, which gives you a decent starting point if you wanted to do something like that. But what I'm looking at right now is an actual game, which you don't want to do. You want to look for like something new, something not AI, something realistic. Not even like drawings. You're looking for like real world images. You can specify it even more by doing so. And I said ancient era. Let's say wars. Specify even more. This is kind of cool. It's very detailed. It has, oh yeah, this strikes my interest. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I like here. Whoa. So boom, right? What's this? This is, why did it duplicate it twice? I don't know. Get rid of one. Get rid of one. Can I? Let's do that again. Hold on. Right? That was an accident. So boom, we drag it. I guess they bring two. That's fine. All right, so you get 2 for 1 special going on there. Boom. And right, what I was saying was they have different levels. So level 1, level 2, level 3. I guess that's part of level 3 as well. Level 3.5, I suppose. But it's like super. Maybe that's like the goal area, because it stands out. So maybe you could like start down here, and you see, oh, I see that building all the way up there. I wonder if I can get up there. And you gotta like traverse up. Boom. You gotta go through here, go over there. Boom, go up through here or something. Wow, get over there. Or maybe there's different areas to get in there, but they're blocked by different things that you can't quite access yet. So, it's giving me ideas, and that's what you want when you're doing this part of the research. This looks pretty cool. This looks pretty cool. And this gives me like a super detailed area. So I'm going to grab those. Boom, scale that up a bit. Grab this. Scale that up a bit. And I think this one as well. And we got some images that we like to work with. as far as the world building and stuff like that. So let me come back out of here, and you're gonna want to start looking for small details as well, like what do the characters look like, the people look like, uh, what. So let's see. Oh, that's all they're gonna show me now. Now, hold on. Dang. Okay, I gotta re-specify up here. Boom. What the characters look like, people. Oops, I spelled it right, then wrong. Wish they would give me non-drawings, but whatever. Uh, that is an ancient war, yes, but I don't think we're gonna go that deep into it. Uh, and that's actually another point. Do you want your weapon type civilians to be this ancient, or do you want them to be this ancient? Because compared to modern day society, this is an ancient form of battling, more so barbaric than it is nowadays, where you just get shot. Back in the day, you got stabbed multiple times until dead, or unalived rather. So you really got to think about it while you're doing this kind of research, and it can be time consuming. So I would say make sure you have enough time to do your research on the people and what have you. And for me, I'm going to most likely pause this video, make part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., so that you can see the whole process of what goes into creating this kind of world. And so I think this is like a modern day society though. This is like Lebanon. Christians together scattered by the war. So this is like an aftermath of the war, right? So even so, like you can you have like different sections on here at some point. I have to maybe make new versions, like save this and then make another one, so that's how you'd have different ones and then have them in a folder where you can just like reference them like that. So that could be like an aftermath. This is like a church or something like that. I do like the layout of this building right here as well. I don't think the other pictures have. They have the steps. They have some depth. They have statues. This shows me a lot of details. Stairs, windows. What else? They have the trees in the background. Some kind of tower or something like that. And it kind of matches the theme that I want to go into. Plants, benches, all that goodness. All that goodness. And middle mouse button to move around in that space. This is like an inside of a building, so like a church, like I said. This is like a courtyard. This looks like a broken down abandoned building that you would find in a game like Call of Duty, which makes sense for the kind of game I want to make. And then we have this one here. You also have to think: do you want your game to be third person, first person, or do you want it to be like top view, side scrolling type thing? What type of game are you making as well? Because that, when you're doing like depth and stuff, that would definitely help out, especially if you're making like a different kind of game that doesn't really conform to the norms of societal games that's already been made. You want to really create some visually striking images. And what I was also going to say is look for pictures that can create landmarks that tell your player, hey, I've already been here before. It's very unique to the area, like this I think pyramid, and I was gonna say Sphinx, but that's just it's something else. Statue, I suppose it's the best thing I can think of right now. You could use busts or like I said, statues, or even areas like this, like a well. This is like some civilians doing some well water bringing. But I don't think the time period kind of matches for what I'm going for right there. So I'll negate that for now. This is what I'm saying. Like, so you could have small details like this, throw it over here as a reference, like, hey, I want these pots scattered out throughout the area so that the player can go into these pots and find some kind of some coins or whatever's left behind that might be being hidden by villagers or what have you, or people of the time. And yeah, so this is the first step. You plan, you find out your time period. Ask yourself those questions. What am I creating? What is my goal? Where does this take place? What time frame is it? So that you can start out your journey of figuring out what you want to make. Those are some quick questions to start your game design journey. And once you do figure all that out, you'll use your reference materials in order to go into your Unreal Engine, which if you don't have it yet, you just go on Unreal Engine, go on Google. Well, Unreal Engine is going to show you download, and this is where you download it for free. Boom, I already got it, but that's where you would get that. It takes a little bit to download, but go ahead and take a little bit to do that, and you will have the most powerful real-time 3D renderer known to man nowadays, So boom. And then once you do that, you come back to my page or any other page that's similar to my page, and we will show you how to get it done. But I haven't seen any videos on YouTube on how to plan your game dev in the way that I'm doing it currently, because they will do all this other stuff, but they're not showing you this step, which is freaking crucial. Look at this. Why are you, bro? Roadmap. Okay, roadmap. Yeah, that's not it. It's not it, right? So boom. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, the way that I'm doing it, because they're not showing you this step, which is freaking crucial. So hopefully you learned something from this, and hopefully you'll be back to see the next steps of what needs to occur in order for you to plan your game from start to finish. This is Creator Be Consumed, and I hope that you will not be consumed. See you next time.